name is Poelmans. I'm the managing director of Green Crossroads. And with Green Crossroads, we support entrepreneurs in emerging countries, mainly focusing on Africa, to set up recycling systems. It can be at a national level. We work often for industry, for governments, for international organizations. Or on occasion, we also work directly for some recyclers, helping them either to develop a business plan or scale up an existing recycling business that they may have. I found it very interesting. The participants are very talented, very eager entrepreneurs, so it's always a pleasure to interact with like-minded individuals. I find that the level of knowledge and level of ambition is extremely high, so I very much enjoyed sharing experiences with the entrepreneurs. Because I myself, I've supported about 15 e-waste recyclers in either starting or scaling up their business. And I think one of the great merits of this business bootcamp is that we can share experiences, not only on the technical side, because a lot of focus has been going to that, but mainly on the business side. Because often you have these very strong, technically skilled entrepreneurs that all of a sudden are managing a company of 20, 50 employees, and that are now faced with challenges that they've never had to face, like how to finance yourself, how to set up collaboration models with other recyclers, with collectors, with clients of raw material. So there's a lot of knowledge to be gained by sharing our experiences across one another. Well, I would say for most e-waste recyclers, it's about getting access to finance, because the banking sector in a lot of the emerging countries is present, but the interest rates are extremely high. Interest rates between 15 and 30% per year are not unusual. And in excess, in addition, you have to provide a lot of collateral securities. So banks will ask you to put forward your own personal assets, and of course then the calculation that the entrepreneurs will make will change, because they know they have very high interest rates to pay back, and the risk for them personally are very high. So that's one of the areas that I think is a lot of growth potential for development finance institutions, for impact entrepreneurs, is how to get the excess of savings and excess of money that we've got in the US or in the EU, and link it up to the financing needs of these very talented entrepreneurs. In terms of financing, I think it's important to do things gradually. So you first need to be able to demonstrate that you know what you're talking about, you've realized also already something, and that is usually financed through your own funds, or attracting some additional funds from friends, families, and others. And then it's about, all of a sudden then you need to become more commercial, and you start attracting other kinds of investments. But at the same time, you need to be realistic in your plans, because if you're talking to large investors, these guys, they will ask a lot of tough questions. And also for entrepreneurs, this may not be the area that they are very experienced in. So it's not uncommon for a lot of these high potential startups to, in the first deals, not make a good deal with investment firms. So it's really important to get good support from people who have done this before, not per se in the e-waste business recycling, but to have sufficient people with background information that can support these entrepreneurs in their negotiations with financiers. We are here together, and we're all sharing our experiences. What works, what hasn't worked, but in the end, it's really up to the entrepreneurs to figure out that recipe of the different strategies that can help to create this leveraging effect that allows you to grow, to speed up your growth in a fast track manner. Financing is part of the solution. I think also collection strategies. We've talked a lot about this on Tuesday. So, how to tap the potential of others that can collect for you as a recycler, how to involve the informal sector, how to work together with competitors, and find common ground. How to find alternative business models, alternative ways of financing your business, not by just collecting and recycling materials, but by also providing a service to your customers.